What did I just watch? Holy cow. Good evening, everybody. Danny Fuller already in the chat, going crazy. Welcome in to the Sunday night postgame show, the final Sunday night postgame show of the regular season. I am AP. Scott will be on in momentarily. Man. Wow, that's crazy. What a way to end it. What a way to end the regular season. A missed extra point and a missed field goal back-to-back. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the final regular season Sunday of the 2025 season. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss on this post-game show. Obviously, the playoff seeds are set. Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers on winning the AFC North, albeit with a little bit of pressure added on to them. A lot of things were set in stone today. We have our full playoff picture. We have our full playoff schedule. So we'll get into that when we get into that. But this game, man. You talk about a game that was pure AFC North football. Pure AFC North football. Defensive battle, slugfest throughout the entire game. It got crazy in the fourth quarter. Lamar Jackson, 2 wide open touchdown passes to Zay Flowers to keep Baltimore in it. And then, of course, Aaron Rodgers just had an answer for everything Lamar Jackson threw at him. And again, another walk-off touchdown for Aaron Rodgers in his historic career. Man, oh man, oh man. And, of course, Boswell missed his first extra point in 4 years, which that looked like it was going to be the dagger in the Steelers' coffin. But then the rookie kicker, Tyler Loop, misses a 40-plus yard field goal, pulls it wide right. Man, I'll tell you what, we've had some stinkers on Sunday Night Football this year. A lot of just mismatches, stinkers. I mean, we started off with a comeback win from Buffalo over Baltimore, and now we end the season on Sunday night with a Baltimore comeback loss, this time to Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. So crazy little bookend there with that. But hey, unbelievable season. We got playoffs to talk about. We're going to break it down when we get the chance, whenever Scott comes in. A lot to get to. We'll get to some of the stats here. We'll start with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 11 of 18, 238, 3 touchdowns and an interception. 2 of those touchdowns were just floaters. Looked like Russell Wilson for a second, honestly. But, you could kind of tell. You could still kind of tell just by the way Jackson played tonight. He's still not 100%. But he definitely showed his toughness tonight. So can't really fault him for that. This is not on him. This loss is not on him for sure. Derrick Henry, 20 carries, 126 yards. I think he just fell just short of the rushing title for the regular season. Jonathan Taylor, I believe, is your rushing champion. And it didn't look like that it was going to be that way in the first half. Derrick Henry had over 100 yards in the first quarter alone. Look, I believe so. And then they just stopped giving him the football. Baltimore's offense was barely on the field in the third quarter. And then, of course, it was just the Lamar Jackson show, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers show. For the rest of the game. Speaking of which, Zay Flowers, 4 catches, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Walker caught the first touchdown. man, oh man. And of course, the big thing that really hindered Baltimore defensively was the loss of Kyle Hamilton. Once Kyle Hamilton went down in the second quarter, that's when you started to see the Pittsburgh offense start to click a little bit. So the loss of Kyle Hamilton really, really hit hard for the Baltimore defense there late in that game. And of course, it allowed the Pittsburgh Steelers to continuously drive down the field and get some big drives and get a couple big scores there. And of course, Rodgers, you don't like seeing if you're a defensive back, that is the worst feeling in the world, is when you have a good read on your player that you're defending, but then you just slip. You slip and fall, you lose track of the guy you're guarding, and it's an easy walk-in touchdown. It sucks. It's one of the worst feelings ever. So, hats off to Baltimore. There's some things that they still got to get fixed. Once the draft season comes around, they got to get healthy first and foremost, because a lot of that team, they're kind of like the AFC version of the 49ers this year. They had a lot of injuries. So this team has to get healthy in the offseason. They got to, figure some stuff out. Lamar's got to get fully healthy. It'll be interesting to see what they do offensively if they keep their offensive coordinator. And then, of course, John Harbaugh. Is John Harbaugh going to stay? Because there's a lot of talks of, are they going to finally pull the trigger on maybe getting rid of John Harbaugh and going for another head coach? So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Baltimore in the offseason going forward. And with that, we've got our amazing co-host, the Hall of Famer himself, whose Patriots we will be seeing next Sunday night in the wild card round against the Chargers. Scott Cope, congratulations on the 2 seed. You guys, took care of business today. Although with Denver winning, you did lose out on the number 1 seed, but you get the Sunday night game next week. But we'll get into that when we talk about the playoffs. I was mentioning a couple key things for Baltimore. They just got to get healthy first and foremost in the offseason, because they were one of the more battered teams due to injuries. Lamar's got to get fully healthy. You feel for the corner there that slipped on the game losing touchdown there to Calvin Austin. But then the kickers both trading misses, a missed extra point and a missed field goal. You just can't script this. You can't script it.
I would suggest somebody stay with the Ravens kicker tonight, because I don't think he's going to have a good night. Not at all. I mean, that's a 44 yards.
And he's a rookie. He's a rookie too. That's going to make it even worse.
That's a chip shot in today's NFL, and you missed it. So yeah, Boswell's missed 2 extra points in 4 years. That was amazing in itself. And then Baltimore drives down the field, and the field goal kick him in. You can't leave it to a kicker too. That's the other thing. You just can't. Things like this happen. Mm-hmm. The Ravens put themselves in a hole all year long. I mean, you 1-6. Lamar's hurt. You battle all the way back. You fall back again. You battle back, and you put yourself in this position all year long. Oh, it's the Ravens needed to win 1 or 2 games that they lost, and they wouldn't have been in this position at all. So, kudos to the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers showed why he's one of the greatest of all time at quarterback.
Just writing yet another chapter in his legendary Hall of Fame career. Yeah, and Kalen, I know your brother's happy right now seeing his Steelers get into the postseason. So, Speaking of the Steelers, let's look at their stats here. Aaron Rodgers, 31 of 47 tonight, 294, and then the game-winning touchdown there at the very end. Jaylen Warren, solid night from him, 14 for 66. Kenneth Gainwell had a rushing touchdown there late. Gainwell doing it on through the air. He was mostly a wide receiver tonight. 8 for 64. Calvin Austin had the game-winning touchdown. Pat Freiermuth had a couple big catches, had a couple good blocks during this game. Of course, TJ Watt with the interception off of the deflection on Lamar Jackson defensively for them. They were getting after Lamar Jackson all night. Ronnie Stanley, for some reason, had so much trouble with Alex Highsmith tonight. So much so that formation penalty that they got late was almost a killer for them towards the end.
Yeah, and if you remember, the middle of the third quarter, the score was 13-10. And then all of a sudden, Baltimore found something. And they found Zay Flowers. I mean, where was he? I mean, if you go to him early, I mean, I don't know. But, yeah, I just think that Lamar was hurt all year long. And I would not be surprised if something comes out post-game or tomorrow that he needs surgery someplace. So he wasn't Lamar. Didn't run. Didn't look to run. Tonight, again, didn't look to run. 3 carries for 11 yards or something like that. You're not running. You're not looking to run. I mean, that's just simple fact. So he's hurt. He needs to get something fixed.
Priest with the holy water in the
end zone. Yeah. I believe it, too. You needed a miracle to win this game tonight. And, I mean, the things that happened in the last 2 minutes of the game just were, boggles my mind. It's
classic AFC North football, right? It's classic AFC North football.
If the Ravens won the game, I'd said it on another show. The fix was in. Because they wanted the Ravens in the playoffs, the NFL. They didn't want Pittsburgh in. They wanted the Ravens. And if he kicks that field goal and he hits it, the Ravens get in. So everything was set up the right way, and everybody will say, oh, the fix was in. He missed the extra point. They broke down, kicked the field goal. It's just frustrating.
Yep. But now we have an AFC North champion. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers. They finished with 10 wins this year. Another 9+ win season for Mike Tomlin as he continues to keep this trend going. But another division title, and honestly, they drew the short straw because they got the Texans coming in next week.
What generally happens to Mike Tomlin in the first playoff game? He gets his doors blown off. I don't think he's going to get his doors blown off, but he's not beating the Texans. Texans are too good. Baltimore's defense is not even in the same class as Houston's. Yep. So, Houston's got the best defense in the AFC playoffs right now. Better than Denver's. So.
Yep. And these teams will get an extra day of rest though, because this will be the Monday game, Houston and Pittsburgh. So
Why?
I don't know why we're doing Monday playoff games. It makes no sense.
No, why is it Steelers Texans? Bills Jags is a better game. Patriots Chargers, better game. Rams Panthers, it's not a better game. Eagles 49ers, that's not a better game than the Steelers Texans. Come on, NFL, what are you doing?
We're putting the good defensive game on a Monday night. Sure.
Poor ESPN got the short end of the stick. Texans.
Well, technically Fox did because they got Rams. They're going to get the blowout game. Although the Panthers have beaten the Rams at home before this season. So
Panthers are a much different team at home. It's a 10-point spread right now. It's too many points. Panthers are going to show up and play. They're at home. They got a home playoff game. They got bailed out by the Falcons today. They're good. They're good enough to be in the playoffs. They're not going to lose by 10. They might lose by 7, not 10. Too many points.
8, 9. Yeah, you take 8. Remember, we've seen 8, 9, 7, and 9 teams win playoff games before.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the home crowd is going to be tough to deal with if you're the Rams. So
no doubt. The Panthers got a gift today. They thought they were out. They got a gift. Now, teams like that are dangerous in the playoffs. You get a gift, you get in when you didn't think you would get. That's dangerous. So,
yeah, I agree with Danny. Monday night playoffs suck.
It's awful. It's awful. I don't know why the NFL. Yeah, it's money. I know why. It's money. It's money. That's why they're doing this.
And you're also competing with Netflix and a certain other show on Netflix that's now a 3-hour show that might be getting some popularity back.
Yep.
Break the walls down.
Yep. So, yeah. So, I mean, the NFL's just greedy. I mean, Christmas Day, they're trying to take away. Bobby, what's up, buddy? They're trying to take away Christmas Day from the NBA. They now have a game the day after Thanksgiving. I mean, when's it going to end? They're trying to get a game on every day is what they're trying to do. And if they can do it, they'll do it.
So after what we saw today, a couple questions. Was it a mistake by Philadelphia to play Tanner McKee in the backups, knowing that if they had played their starters and won against Washington, they would be the number 2 seed right now, playing a hobbled Green Bay team rather than playing a pretty good 49ers team?
No, because I think they could beat anybody anywhere at any time. This is not the same Eagles team it was last year. Not by far. The offense is broken. If they play A.J. Brown today and he gets hurt and he's out for the playoffs, then they're kicking themselves for playing him. So, again, I don't know why they played Devonta Smith today. Your number one objective is to win the game. Is not to win the game. It's not winning the game. It's just getting through it. So, yeah, it might be a mistake in some people's eyes. No, I don't think it's a mistake in my eyes, because you need to fix what's broken. And I think in a meaningless game like this, again, if Jalen Hurts gets hurt today and he's out for the playoffs, then Tanner McKee is the starting quarterback through the playoffs. That's not a bargain. So, no, they should have rested people. Chicago's not that good, people. I hate to tell you. Chicago was not that good. They got exposed today by the Lions. They're not that good.
Yeah. Also, Dan Campbell knows Ben Johnson like the back of his hand, so that
that's why they got exposed, because Dan Campbell knows Ben Johnson. So,
So looking at our playoff schedule for next week, your 2 Saturday games, you have the first Fox game, which is the Rams-Panthers, as we mentioned earlier. This is a rematch from earlier in the season where the Panthers actually upset the Rams earlier in the year, and is part of the reason why they're in this position to begin with. And then the nightcap game is on Amazon Prime, the Packers-Bears, NFL's oldest rivalry. And it's a hobbled Packers team going to Chicago to play Caleb Williams and the Bears.
I'm going to say this right off the top. I think the Packers beat the Bears. I really do. Jordan Love's had 2 games off here. He's coming back well rested. They rested everybody today. Matthew Golden was the only guy that they played. So that
unless Trayvon Diggs lets up 2 50-yard touchdowns again, like he did last time he played the Bears.
Could be. We don't know what's going on with the Dunze. We don't know if he's playing or if he's not playing. Colston Loveland was the leading receiver today. DJ Moore was nowhere to be found. Luther Burden, nowhere to be found. If their running game does what they did today, they're in a lot of trouble. So I like the Packers. I think the Packers could beat the Bears. It's the rivalry game. So
that would set them up with the date with the Seattle in round 2.
Yeah, that's how I have it. Seattle, Green Bay in the divisional round. We'll talk about the other matchups, but the Rams will beat the Panthers. It'll be close, but they'll beat the Panthers. I can't see them losing to the Panthers twice. I think Matthew Stafford get dialed in today. 4 touchdown passes. I think he won the MVP today because Drake May didn't do anything today. So I think Matthew Stafford's the MVP of the NFL, which he should have been all along. I don't really think that Drake May deserved it. He had a great year, but he didn't. I don't think he deserves it. The Rams will be tough. Devontae has been out 2 weeks. He's back.
Danny likes the Packers as well.
I agree with you, Danny. Matthew Stafford's back. Kyron Williams is going to be in the backfield. Quorum. Devontae Adams will be back. They'll have a full complement. They'll be ready to go. I think the Rams will win. I think the Rams are, again, a dangerous team in the playoffs. So,
yeah. And then that would set them up against, of course, the winner of the 49ers-Eagles game, which if it's the 49ers, if it plays out how you say it would be either the Rams. It would either be the Rams hosting the 49ers or it would be the Rams going to Philadelphia. So,
right. And I will say this: if the Eagles decide they want to play, then they can be just as dangerous as anybody else in the NFC. I just don't like the way the Eagles have played all year long. I think they're a broken offense, and I think San Francisco can exploit it. I think the Eagles defense is going to have to carry them. If the Eagles defense gives San Francisco 21, I don't know if Philadelphia can match that. So I know the 49ers defense is not good, but
hey, tell them I said hi too.
I would lean toward the 49ers. I don't think the 49ers are going to be a one-and-done team. They don't seem like it to me. Well, let's see how Purdy is first, though. He says he's going to play, but we'll have to see how he is. He got
shellacked today. He got shellacked yesterday.
He got demolished last night in that play. So I would think he met a concussion. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see if he has a concussion. I don't know if he plays. I mean, it might be Mac Jones on the center for them. So
wouldn't that be something? Mac Jones back in the playoffs again.
Keep an eye on that. So,
For your Sunday slate, it's going to start out with Buffalo going to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars, winners of the AFC South. Bills on the road, of course. 49ers, Eagles, we mentioned it earlier. That'll be the midday game. And then the late night game, the hobbling Chargers without both their tackles got completely destroyed by of course, they played backups mostly. But Broncos won today, solidifying the number 1 seed. So the Chargers now go to cross country, basically, to Foxborough to play the Patriots on Sunday night.
In 20-degree weather, and might be snow, might not be snow. We don't know right now. I'll start with the 1 o'clock game. I think Buffalo wins it. I just can't see them being eliminated by the Jaguars. So I think Buffalo wins the early game, which would be a small upset, but, wouldn't be to me. What's the middle game?
Niners, Eagles, which we kind of already talked about.
We already talked about that. I kind of lean Niners in that spot. The late game, I think the Patriots' strength works against the Chargers' weakness, which is stopping the run. And the way Ramondre Stevenson's been running the ball lately, if you get Trevion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson at full strength, watch out. This could be a dangerous team where Drake May doesn't have to carry the load, and they can give it to the running attack. And the defense is going to be back at full strength. All their injuries are cleared up. Will Campbell played today. Spillane should be back next Sunday night. If they're at full strength, the Patriots, they're a dangerous, dangerous club. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Patriots fan. I'm saying that because it's true. Their defense is one of the best in the NFL. So
and keep in mind too, they would go on, if they go all the way, it would be playing for a 7th championship, which would be the NFL record.
Yep. And so Denver, they did nothing today against backups. Nothing. If the Bills go up there in the divisional round, they're going to beat the Broncos. The Broncos' offense is not good. Bo Nix is not good. They're a number 1 seed because they had a strength of schedule that was very weak at times. So they're not a good 1 seed, and I don't think they can make it past the divisional round. I know their defense is great, but their offense is not good. So I'm just saying I don't think Denver's getting out of the divisional round. I think they want it done.
And then finally, the Monday night game after tonight's game, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers also going for a 7th championship, hosting the Houston Texans, who have the best defense in football. And if C.J. Stroud plays like he did part of the day today, they are a dangerous team, especially. I believe they have a better road record than they do at home. So defense travels. So that's something to keep an eye on.
How many points did they score today?
It was like 20 or something.
38.
38. Oh yeah. Half of it with Davis Mills. So
they kicked 5 field goals. They didn't care whether they won or lost the game today. They did not care. Once they saw the Jags were winning, they were like, all right, we don't care. There was no Nico Collins today, and they scored 38 points. Nico Collins is healthy. They rested him today. He's going up against Pittsburgh, and Zach Flowers just did what he did to Pittsburgh.
Okay, technicality, yes, Super Bowl champion, not champion. I'm sorry.
So
I despise the Packers, so I will never give them credit.
I think the Texans win that game, and I don't know if it's close. It could be the biggest blowout of the weekend. The Steelers are not a good. I mean, Aaron Rodgers dialed back to his Green Bay days tonight because he had to. But
if he plays like he did tonight, Monday night, it might be a closer game.
Yeah,
we could see a vintage Aaron Rodgers moment at least, maybe.
Again, I'll say it like I said it with Denver. The Baltimore defense and the Houston defense are not in the same class. And if the Houston defense is on point, there's no way the Steelers beat the Texans. No way. They won't be able to do much of anything. So, again, I'm expecting the Texans to go into Pittsburgh and win that game on Monday night.
And it would potentially be the final game for Aaron Rodgers in his career, which,
yep.
If it is, they'd be going out the same way Tom Brady did on a Monday night playoff game at home.
Yep. Against Mike Vrabel and the Titans. So,
no, against the Texans, against Texas.
No, Brady went out against Vrabel and the Titans. The Titans came up here and beat them on a Monday night. So, again,
technically, it was in Tampa on a Monday night against Dallas.
Oh, that's right. So. That's right.
So, yeah.
His Patriots career ended up against the Titans in wild card weekend.
Yeah, they said, look what the Browns, Bobby said, look what the Browns defense did to them last week, and Houston's is better.
That's what I'm saying. Aaron Rodgers did not play well against good defenses this year. He did not play well against the Browns in week 17, and they lost. They only scored 6 points, 2 field goals. That's it.
And the problem with the Ravens defense this year is they have not been able to generate a pass rush at all.
And Kyle Hamilton
and Aaron Rodgers again, and Kyle Hamilton went out too. So Aaron Rodgers exploited them.
Yep. And it was 13-10 at the time Kyle Hamilton went out. And then the Pittsburgh just opened it up. So, yeah, that injury changed a lot in the game tonight. So,
yeah. So, with all that picks, you would then have looks like the Texans going to your Patriots in the divisional round.
I don't want to.
And then you would have the Broncos taking on the Bills. So,
yep.
Why don't we continue to fill out the rest of the bracket here, Scott?
I got Bills. I got Bills Pats in the AFC Championship game.
Bills Patriots AFC Championship game. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sold on Denver. I think their offense is not good. But Bo Nix is not good. The rest of their offense is fine. And I just think that the Texans and the Patriots is going to be a low-scoring defensive battle where I think Drake May can figure some things out at home. That's the key. If it was in Houston, I'd pick Houston. If it's that in New England, I'm picking the Patriots. So,
and then on the other side, you would have the Packers and the Seahawks. And then the Rams taking on, actually, the Rams hosting the 49ers, which the Rams, as a wild card team, would get up a home playoff game.
So Kyle Shanahan has the Rams number, has McVay's number, but I don't think so in this matchup. I think the Rams can figure some things out. I do think that the San Francisco defense is a little susceptible. I mean, the Bears 38 on last Sunday night. So I think the Rams can win that game in a close game. It's going to be last possession. And Seattle is Seattle. I mean, they're the best team in the NFC by far. So I would take Seattle to beat Green Bay.
So then that would put the Seahawks hosting the Rams NFC Championship game, and you've already said Bills-Patriots AFC Championship game. What's your Super Bowl matchup, Scott?
Patriots-Rams.
Patriots-Rams Super Bowl.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's Patriots-Seattle. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Bills. I wouldn't be surprised if any of the 2 or the 4 win, but I think the Patriots can figure out that if you stop James Cook, you probably beat the Bills because their receiving core is terrible. Mm-hmm. On the other side, the Rams and Seahawks just played 38-37 3 weeks ago. So I would say it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Bold AFC Championship.
Me and Keith say the same thing, Danny. So I think the Rams can exact some revenge. The Rams should have beaten Seattle 3 weeks ago up in Seattle, and they didn't do it. So again, and Danny, as I just said, I don't believe in Denver at all. I think Bo Nix is not a good quarterback. And the Texans, again, even though they could beat the Steelers, their offense is still a little bit limited. They don't have a run game. And if you control Nico Collins, you're going to be able to control that Houston offense. So that's why Pat's Bills, they're the 2 best teams in the AFC, I think, right now. And it's close, but I just think the Pats and the Bills might be the 2 best teams in the AFC right now.
All right.
Which means Josh Allen gets to another championship game and loses.
Yeah. So are you going to are you doing the homer pick, or are you picking?
I've been on the Rams since day one. So I'm going to stay on them. I'm not going to come off of them. Even though I think the Patriots can play with the Rams, I just think the Rams are just way too good for a lot of teams. Now, if it's Seattle, Sam Darnold does not play well in big games. So I would pick the Patriots over Seattle, but I think the Rams can beat the Patriots. So I would pick the Rams.
Seattle. Yeah, it's going to be close because it's going to be a very, very competitive playoff this year, I think.
Sam Darnold just scares me in a playoff game. He just does.
If he reverts to New York Jets, Sam Darnold, then it's
there's no way Seattle wins. No way. They'll beat Green Bay. They're not going to beat the Rams or Niners or Philly, whoever comes out of that side.
So I'll give you mine here. So we'll start with Wild Card Weekend. I agree with you. I think the Rams this time around are just going to be too much for Carolina. I think Carolina's kind of fallen apart the last few weeks. I think the Rams are just going to be too much for them. I'm actually going to go with Chicago at home. I know the Packers are going to get healthier, but I think if it comes down to one score, I think the Bears somehow get it done. So I'm going to go with Chicago at home. I'm going to go with the another upset. I'm going to go with Jacksonville. I don't think the Bills are going to get past round 1. I think Jacksonville's going to upset them at home. So I got Jacksonville. I will never pick Philadelphia ever in my life. And God, I hope the meteor hits this game because I hate both teams. But if I had to choose, I would say the 49ers. I do agree. I think the Patriots are miles ahead, better than the Chargers right now. I think the Patriots are, to me, I think they're the best team in the AFC right now, the Patriots. So I'll give the Patriots that nod, and then I got the Texans beating Pittsburgh as well. So that would set up Rams, 49ers, Seahawks in a rematch from Week 18, 2 weeks later, and then the Rams going up against the Bears in the NFC. Rams win that game easy. Caleb Williams, it will be your time one of these days, but not today. Matthew Stafford and that team miles ahead better than Chicago. So I get the Rams winning that game. I actually got Seattle beating San Francisco again. You mentioned it that Shanahan has McVay's number. I think the Seahawks have had Kyle Shanahan's number throughout the years, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon, unless we get New York Jets Sam Darnold, in which case, probably will. But I think there's enough talent there. I think the defense is good enough where they could shut down the 49ers, especially at home. Leading it to, of course, Rams going to Seattle. I'm actually going to pick Seattle.
Will that be a good NFC game?
I'll pick Seattle. I'll be the contrarian here. I'll say Seattle goes to the Super Bowl. And man, every Jets fan in America will be distraught if Sam Darnold goes to a Super Bowl.
Oh, God. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
It'd be unbelievable. What would that leave?
With AFC, you would have
AFC would be Houston, Jacksonville.
No, Denver.
It'd be Houston, Denver, Jacksonville, New England. Yeah. Patriots, I said they're the better team in the AFC. I think they are.
Really?
Jacksonville's played well. But I think the Patriots are just going to be too much for them, especially at home. I'm going to go with Houston on an upset in Denver. I'm kind of with you, Scott. I don't like that offense.
Yeah.
I really don't. And
that could be the lowest scoring playoff game in history. It might be like 7-6 or something. That's it.
3-2. There you go.
Yeah.
Which would leave a Houston, New England AFC Championship game.
I guess the Patriots are going to have to see the Texans at some point. At
some point, yes. I feel like it's going to happen. This is hard because defense wins championships. If CJ Stroud plays well, I think they can go into New England and win.
Again, first team to 10 wins. That's what I think.
I think Mike Vrabel right now is the better head coach, and that gives the Patriots the edge. So I got a rematch, Super Bowl rematch, Seahawks Patriots.
That's where I would go Patriots. I just, again, I hate going back to it, but Sam Darnold just scares me in big situations. I know he had a decent game against the Niners, not a great game, decent game. He didn't have a great game.
Hey, speaking of celebration, look who just joined the chat. What's up, Wade?
Who's this guy? Do we know this guy?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hi. How's everybody doing? All right?
Great. Congrats.
And first of all, I just want to say, oh my God, what a postseason you have to look forward to. The way that the Patriots have been playing, Drake May, the future, just go ahead and make him Drake Kraft. Just go ahead and label him now, Drake Kraft. I want to go ahead and give him the props before I get into beat and mine. And then of course, Allen. Hey, look, tough way for the Dallas to end this season, But I feel as though, and I know the future is bright for Dallas. Draft picks, a defensive front that they probably haven't really had in years. They're going to become a cohesive unit overnight. They got rid of, the quote-unquote bad egg. I don't want to, get into, the Diggs brothers right now, but, they quote-unquote got rid of the bad egg. He wanted to be with his best friend anyway. All offseason when the trades were happening, they were going, Diggs, he's having a fit. He doesn't want to come to practice now because they traded Michael Parsons. Now he gets to play with Michael Parsons. hopefully Green Bay will hold on to him over the offseason and then they'll build on that. But then as we bend the corner to now champs headed to the wild card, the division full of savages and injuries and savagery at the same time. We get to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, and boy, let me tell you, that was a nail biting game. I got my son. He's got a cast on. He's in there crying. I'm trying not to wake him up. And then the first kick, I damn near kicked him out of the bed. Damn it! I'm so sorry. I just had to pick him up off the floor. Because Boswell, like they said, has not missed a kick of extra point in 4 years. I think is what they were saying. An extra
4 years.
Some field goals. I mean, you do some field goals. We see that, but extra point, Boswell, never. And so, somewhere I hope Josh Scobie is watching this. I know Josh Scobie is laughing his behind off. As also, I am in Jacksonville. The Jaguars put on a great game earlier today as well. So big shouts out to everybody in Jacksonville, all my Jacksonville people.
That might be the biggest weapon of the entire playoffs is Cam Little. 67-yard field goal today.
60 plus. Put that man's leg on the line, okay? But then again, as I digress, as we get to plays after play that we get to really observe Lamar, and literally anyone else in any other country, in any other planet would go, run Lamar, he should have ran for the first down. Lamar is doing the thing that Scott, 3, 4, and 5 years we were going, he needs to be a better pocket passer. Stand in the pocket and look out. Lamar did that tonight. He did it, and he gassed us crazy. Jalen Ramsey did his best safety impression at least twice, and it didn't work. And it literally got.
He's doing his best Trayvon Diggs impression.
Yeah, but somehow, some way we are now in the realm of Jalen Ramsey has moved to that famous Mike Tomlin. And loved you, so we're going to keep you on the field safety. We get one every year. We had Patrick Peterson when he left the Cardinals. You know what I mean? So now we got Jalen Ramsey. This is what happened, and somehow, some way, And I saw big shouts out to Jay in the chat earlier. We Catholicism is the number one. The number one sector of Christianity in Pittsburgh. So spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. You know what I'm talking about? And the priest put the holy water down there, and I'll be darned if the ball just drift off. And that was the second time I had to get out of the room. My son was just going to end up on the floor. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize. I held it in. My wife was looking at me crazy. I didn't scream or anything, and boom, But this was a great season, man. I am. As a Steeler fan, I'm honored to say, Aaron Rodgers put on a Steeler jersey and did his best. He didn't go out there and he didn't go out there and pout, he didn't go out there and he made a fuss one time. I give him that. One time he made a fuss. And after that, you know what they did? They got Adam Thielen and Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Hello, it turned out pretty well. Every time, Alan, you gotta get one of Aaron Rodgers' home goals. You got to get one, and I think they were great additions. Adam Thielen played in a similar style of offense. He knows the playbook like the back of his hand. He's responsible. Got in there and did his thing. And then I got to give big shouts out to Gainwell because nobody would have put him out there in those positions thinking that he would have progressed that much over that from the beginning of the season to the end. We were all looking, towards Warren being the bell cow and Johnson that we drafted from Iowa being the two-headed monster. Nah, Gainwell has shown everybody when they were making those comments over the season, throughout the season, that the best hands on the team belong to Kenneth Gainwell. We got a chance to see that 2 weeks in a row. So I'm super excited for him. I'm this much disappointed that we didn't get to see like a DK Metcalf-esque, angry run some way. That would have been a big deal for tonight. But other than that, man, I am proud to say that I currently live in Jacksonville. So shout out to the Jaguars. Duval, like the did that one time. And but I am a Steelers fan to the heart and to the core. So big kudos to everybody. And big shout out to you guys. You know, this season has been great. Scott, you put some great numbers up, for us. We appreciate it. Shout out to you, Tanner, on locking in. We really do appreciate that. Alan has been, the professional. He got a job. He's been working, and he's been coming through for us. So thank you, Alan. This NFL season has been great. I am excited to go into the postseason with the homies. I got new equipment. I got to hook up a little bit. That's the only reason why. The cat is sitting on the box. I don't know why she thinks the box belongs to her. But I am so excited to move on.
Bobby made the comment saying that the cat was high as hell.
Yeah, the cat is keeping the box of brand new audio equipment warm right now. So I'm going to get ready.
What we don't know is the cat's name is Snoop.
Nah, the cat's name is Cat in this house. I don't need it. I think
Cat's looking for a way out right now.
Yeah. Listen, it's that time of the month. Cat's outside in the trash can. They're making much noise. She's trying to see what's going on.
Seriously, thank you for including us in Rec Room. I greatly appreciate it.
Man, you guys have been some of the driving forces for what we do. As I had to take a break for, personal reasons. I had a baby.
Yep.
You guys have been great. And Tanner, if Tanner watches this later on, that is like one of the hardest working guys I know. He's doing like 3 shows. And,
he's the best.
Basement Brew Fantasy, us, Scott, you too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud to say that we made it through the season. And talk about the kid. Look like AI. It looked like I just composite posted say make cat on box. But yeah, man, it's been great. Bobby, big shouts out to the big guy, man, Bobby G. If you're watching, make sure you take a moment and follow us, and follow Audible Sports Podcast, man, where sports meets life and culture, and check him at Wild Card Mara and our girl Avro, man. Make sure you do them. This season has been great for them as they've been doing Audible Reacts on Thursdays. On Thursday night, the post games, they've been doing Audible Reacts. The content is going up for everybody right now. So we've got some big things going on in the future, man. And I am excited to think the team aspect. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we might not all be going to the Pro Bowl. The team is going to Cancun. I promise you.
Don't worry. I booked my ticket 3 weeks ago. So
hey, we are going to Cancun. I promise you.
I gotta ask you real quick, before we let you go. What do you feel? How you feel about the matchup with Houston next Monday?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I'm not scared of it because we've seen that they can get very streaky offensively. They can get very streaky offensively. And if we can catch him in one of those moments where it's not clicking, we're fine. Now, what I will say is, Aaron's going to have to be on his P's and Q's. This is the number 1 defense in the league, ladies and gentlemen. Takeaways, tackles for loss, sacks. They lead all of those categories, or they are at the top of each of those categories in the NFL because they are good. They are built from the bottom, from the top down, so to speak. Their defensive line is great. We've seen guys, go out there flying around getting interceptions. Every week we watch a Texans game, Scott and Allen, and somehow, someway, there's a magical interception where somebody's coming from clear across the field to pick the ball off. And if Aaron is not careful, that could be him. But I really feel like this is, he's in a mode right now. Aaron. Green Bay. Remember Green Bay? Green Bay used to get into that mode where all of a sudden it's just happening. They did that third quarter drive. He's blindfolded. He didn't have a headset on. He's cursing everybody out. Didn't know what play to call. Switch headsets 2 or 3 times. But that shows you how good he is. And although he knows, hey, look, I'm call the play not being called. Screw it. I got it. I know it was going to do anyway. So I think that when the wheels get turning, I really see that being a close game. I'm looking at like this, how this was 26-24. I'm looking at like 21-24 next week. You know what I'm saying? 17-14 on accident. Really, field goal game, field goal difference next week, because another week of TJ getting into the fold, coming off of that injury. They showed it a couple times. He's still a little tender on that rib game. You know what I mean? Maybe another week, all the way to next Monday, will give him some more time to get into his role, because he was there when we needed him. Shout out to Highsmith. Nick Herbig. Shout out to Herbig. I really appreciate him because when they drafted him, I was like, yeah, that's the guy. And TJ Watt. What else can I say? He goes out there, he puts his life on the line, literally, because a punctured lung is nothing to play with. And gets an interception, a big time interception. He didn't go anywhere, but hey, he caught the ball, and we scared Lamar. Now I don't want to say we scared Lamar, but we put Lamar in tough positions.
Yes.
And it took him to the third and the fourth quarter where we fell asleep somewhere on defense when he made those plays as they flowered. Isaiah, when we did that, I thought it was over, but thank you to that priest, whoever he is. The Lord was on our side. The Lord is everywhere. Okay, God is everywhere. God is great. We know that, of course. But I don't know, man. That wind started kicking up.
Who would have known God was a Steelers fan?
Hey. God is a terrible foul up there someplace.
Man, terrible foul was waving tonight, man. So for sure, guys, this is great. I appreciate it.
No. If anything, he's a Carolina fan, because I don't know how they made the play.
Let me tell you, this was one of those weekends where, and Jay and I were having a conversation. Who knew you could win the last game of the season, go in the back, tell the guys we're having a great time, and you get fired. Shout out to Raheem Morris. We thought Kirk Cousins couldn't save him this time, but this is the NFL season, bro.
Absolutely.
We were excited to start. Scott, you was ready to get it started. Big shouts out to you, and of course doing well in fantasy again. This is what we wanted, and now we're about to take it on into the next phase, which will be playoffs. And we'll be excited to do some basketball. We'll be starting to focus on a little bit more basketball this month too. So, everybody who's tuning in, make sure you lock in for that, man. And we'll be rolling on that. We got big news. Yes, I went to the guy in Venezuela's house. I knocked on his door. He didn't answer, so I sent him the ABC for that thing. But that's how it goes, man. We love everybody here on Red Phone. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow the guys, man. We got a lot of guys working really hard. Everybody has a show, everybody has a role, and they're feeling it greatly. So, hey, I promise you, if it's not me, it's not Scott, it's not Alan, it's still a great show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Couple programming notes, by the way. This show will not end, not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
I know this is the regular season finale, but we will be back on next Sunday night following the Chargers-Patriots game. I know there'll still be one game after that, which ironically is your game with Houston and Pittsburgh on Monday. But this will still be going on through the Super Bowl. Super Bowl will be the last show we do for this show anyway. So,
well, we can rehash old games again and stuff like that.
We could do.
Well,
network. We could pick a game that we really like to go.
As long as it doesn't involve a tie, please. I'm done with ties this year.
Oh, no ties.
I'm done with ties.
We'll rehash every play of the Green Bay Packers Dallas Cowboys game from this year.
Oh my god! The 40-40 tie.
All of the horror, Alan. All of the horror.
Also, originally we were planning to do the Thursday CFP game, but because I have to close that night, we'll be doing the Friday CFP game instead. So it'll be Indiana, Oregon instead of Miami, Ole Miss. So
yeah, that'll work. And of course, Friday night. If you got some time, ladies, everybody watching, gentlemen, of course, surprise, we will do our first or inaugural episode of In the Hoop. That's right. We're going to be talking a little bit of basketball. Of course, Scott, you're welcome. You know how it goes. Alan, if you're going to be doing the Indiana game, but we will talk a little basketball. We'll get into it. You know, what's going on with the Hawks and Trae Young. Somehow magically we have to give Wembanyama, who has turned into a complete monster, his credit. OKC's still going to do the OKC thing.
How the hell did we lose to Phoenix today? What the hell is going on?
You know, but the all teams like that fall asleep at the wheel. It'll be the Chicago's that you slip up into. You mess around and lose to Washington. You know, it's like, but Phoenix, also Phoenix, and then we gotta send some love to Boston, right? We gotta show Jaylen Brown a little bit of 50 points, huh? What we thought it was just Jason Tatum in Boston, but no, Jaylen Brown is the stamp on this season.
I'm staying silent with.
I know. We gonna wait till we get a little more, but
I do not want to say something that jinxes them and goes into a losing streak.
Oh no!
He was phenomenal last night. He's hitting everything he threw up. He was great last night.
Yeah,
I would like to make a petition that our In the Hoop show team should be the Orlando Magic, just so we can do the dance.
we might have to put the copyrights, make sure they tagged it to us. We can use the song once or twice. But yes, Friday, ladies and gentlemen,
Magic, Orlando Magic,
right?
Orlando
Magic. I just want to say the Thunder are way overrated. They're awful.
I can't lie. After having seen them in person, they look good, but there's something that makes them first and second. Oh my God, it's amazing. They do play defense. They got great shooters, but there's something missing about the closing. Who is the closer? I'm not saying Paolo Banchero can't close, but the thing is, it's just him. Just him. But of course, we don't get too deep today. This is all about the end of the NFL race.
I was going to say, if they can get another stud player in Orlando, they'll be a tough out in the East.
It's coming. They're going to have to move some money. They got to move some. They got to make some money.
Yeah, they can.
Somebody
can add another salary.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think that's going to be it, guys. Great final week of the regular season. Great week 18. Congratulations, Whit and Scott. Good luck to your teams in the playoffs. Tanner and I will enjoy Cancun as we will. It's been about 10 years since Tanner's been to Cancun.
Tanner's never been to Cancun, right?
Yeah, what is Tanner going to do for the playoffs now? This has been a while since he hasn't been in there.
He's going to talk so much trash.
Yeah, I know he is going to.
One thing we forgot: game balls. We forgot the game balls. Scott, who are your two game balls for today?
Ramondre's number one. I mean, he's looked really good. Huh? Ramondre, yeah, he's looked great. I mean, he ran for over 100 yards today. Had 2 touchdowns rushing, another touchdown receiving. I mean, he's been the key to the Patriots' success over the last week. And then I'll go to tonight, Kenneth Gainwell. I mean, without him, where would the Steelers be right now? Without him and Aaron Rodgers, where would they be right now? I mean, he's been one of the best free agent signings in the NFL from last offseason. He's the 1B to Jalen Warren's 1A. So
hold on, I got one. Hold on, wait, Al. I got one. Wait a minute. You guys keep going, Scott. Wait a minute, I gotta grab something.
So Kenneth Gainwell's been phenomenal. He has been everything that the Steelers have needed. When Jalen Warren was out, when they went overseas, Kenneth Gainwell came in and he had a huge game, and he's just carried on. Aaron Rodgers' confidence in him has grown. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be.
It seems like he's almost converted to wide receiver at this point.
Yeah, look at their wide receivers tonight: Calvin Austin, Adam Thielen, MVS, Scotty Miller. I mean, they didn't really have any wide receivers tonight, so he acted like wide receiver 1 for them. Now they get DK back. Now Gainwell, we'll see what they do with Gainwell next week. But DK coming back is a huge addition to their playoff game. So,
yeah. So,
all right.
So my first one, I'm going to agree here with Bobby. First one's going to go to Myles Garrett. Congratulations on breaking the sack record, which I know a lot of people are going to question because of the 17th game, but Myles Garrett did it in far less snaps than the other two did. So I'm going to give props to Myles Garrett for that. Second game ball is kind of tough because it's so hard to pick from, especially in these games. I don't even want to know. I don't even know. Hang on. I gotta look. You know what? Just cause, I'm gonna give it to Liam Cohen. 13-4, first year in Jacksonville. Best record they've had since, 98, 99, when they went 14-2?
Yep.
And got the number one seed. Best record that they've had in a long time in the modern era for Jacksonville. First-year head coach. Probably is going to be up there for Coach of the Year once that comes around. I know Kyle Shanahan's going to be up there with the welfare Niners, and then them trying to put that team back together off of with duct tape and glue and everything. But shout out to Liam Cohen. A lot of people, especially, and I mean, Whit, after that introductory press conference, a lot of people were like, "Yeah, this guy's not going to last." And he just took Jacksonville to the 13-4 season. So, and they get the third seed. They win division title when nobody gave him a chance. So I got to give it to Liam Cohen. So what, you got 2 game balls you want to give out for today?
I definitely do, bro. As you can see, I had to switch hats. And as you give a game ball to Liam Cohen, I'm going to give a game ball to Trevor Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. This is one that is near and dear to me, as I am from the Carolinas. I watched the ascent of Trevor Lawrence. I heard the whisper that this was the person going to be replacing Deshaun Watson. He did not start the season at Clemson. He did come in at halftime. He did get to 3 national championships. He only won 2. It was awesome to see that this was the person that I am going to be talking about now, that has gone through so many changes, so much adversity, and somehow, some way, the last game of the season, 82.4 QBR, 73.3% 255 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. But that's not really what I want to focus on. Let's just talk about overall the season. 4,000 yards, ladies and gentlemen. 4,000 yards. This is the first time he's done it. He's tied for 5th in touchdowns this season with 29. Of course, he got some turnovers, so he's got 12. He kept it under 15, which is what they wanted him to do in the first place. Overall, he's 16th with a 58.2 QBR. And then, of course, he represents the city of Duval in the postgame with the grill that the teammates bought for him, and it was a doozy. So shout out to Trevor Lawrence for doing that. And then, of course, man, look, like I gotta keep it funky, man. The guy, the man, the myth, the legend. Who knew that it would work out for me and everyone else that was involved in this? But gotta give a shout out to the first ballot Hall of Famer. Second game ball is gonna go to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. I know, guys. Ayahuasca, marijuana, darkness retreats, lights off, getting married to strangers. All kinds of stuff. We don't know. We gotta. If you paying attention, he's got a huge. Aaron Rodgers looks like one of those guys. You go get a ring. Like, hey, you want diamonds? You want stones? You want to go? Nah, man. Let me get that black cobalt ring. Let me get that black ring. It's eternally dark. You know what that means? And then he has an explanation as to why he has a completely black ring. But anyway, I digress again. Aaron Rodgers came to Pittsburgh off of 2 horrible, abysmal years in New York, a.k.a. New Jersey, and East Rutherford, where they thought it would be a resurgence for his career. It did not happen. But here, where he is amongst his peers who I at one time admired him and revered him, a coach who is highly respected and also who won the Hall of Fame today. He's thriving, and it took a little bit of time. He's not for everybody. He's not someone that you can stick in any locker room. But in Pittsburgh, we're kind of like the lights are just a little different because of the way that it's made up and the history, and how the coaching staff is built, all of that stuff. When they show that lineup, and then like you can just the thing says insert here, and you put Aaron Rodgers in it, it looked like it fit. It sounded like it fit. We just were waiting for it to look like this. And so I'm excited. But in terms of the game, 65.8 QBR, 66% completion percentage, 294 yards, 1 touchdown. He scrambled once or twice, ladies and gentlemen. He ran a little bit today. He ran. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do in the playoffs. Give a guy like Aaron Rodgers a week to rest and prepare, and let's watch the magic happen. And and for me, whether they win next week or not, this was a successful. How many wins this season for Tomlin? We on 20?
62, I think, in a row or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, never a losing season, man. And at the same time, Coach Tomlin, no matter what he does, of course, they were alluding to him having some TV offers, which I'm sure he would be great at when he gets there. And this is how we ride out, and this is how we ride. And I'm thankful for it. You know what I mean? And then Will Howard, get ready. Put your chin strap on. We're waiting for you. We are waiting for Will Howard to emerge in the offseason. Other than that, those are my 2 games.
Bobby, I would acknowledge that comment, but my street lawyer has advised me not to acknowledge that comment. So,
just go put it on the screen right here.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Jerry from Dallas hasn't been around lately. He might have to come around pretty soon.
We gotta have
Sure know how to kick a man when he's down.
Right?
Oh, listen, the Cowboys have pieces that right there, if they sign Javonte, that they could be in the playoffs next year with 1 or 2 different breaks. So defense will be better next year. Run game will be better, obviously. Jaden Blue was pretty good today after a slow start. If Dak would throw to Lamb and Pickens
throw to Lamb and Pickens, yeah.
in key spots, not Ryan Flournoy and Kevontae Turpin.
No Turpin.
Yeah.
They might be better. They might be better.
Well,
I mean, we'll see.
One started. Who knew that of all people, Javonte Williams out of North Carolina would be 1,000-yard rusher? Right. So that's why I say, Alan, your running position will be better next year because Javonte will have a year in the system. They got to sign him, obviously, but I think they'll do that. They don't have to break the bank for him. Nope. Got to break the bank.
That's key.
Give him a couple years under the saddle, man. And you got a lot to look forward to. Sam, shout out to Sam, Mr. First Down. What about the reporters? We got to get him involved with some retro stuff next season. Mr. First Down got a lot to look forward to.
Absolutely. New stadium to go into next year too.
New stadium. You know they're going to put him on that brochure. They're going to put Mr. They got to put Mr. First Down.
I would think so. I would think he's Mr. Titan if there's ever one.
Cam Ward unfortunately got out. Was out of the game. Got knocked out of the game. Children today. But even with that, what a rookie season for him. Tyler Shuck. How about that? What is Tyler Shuck? Oh, Shuck.
Who knew New Orleans had a quarterback? Who knew? Yeah. They would have.
Oh shucks.
Oh God.
Oh shucks.
Next season is a lot. Yeah, Tyler Shuck. The next season there's going to be a lot to look forward to. But right now, I'm excited that the playoffs are a week away, and we get to talk about it again next week.
You too, Danny.
Danny, have a great night.
Thanks, Dan.
Have a great night.
Happening, bro.
Tyler Shuck.
Tyler Shuck is one. Trevion had 2 touchdowns today, so he worked himself back in. Other than that, I really don't see anybody else.
Maybe Tet. Maybe just those 3.
Tet didn't have he had solid games. He didn't have that huge game that you could say keeps the offense.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, right. So it comes down to Shuck and Trevion Henderson right now. And Shuck should win it. Shuck should. Huh?
Look, Cam.
Cam will be in the mix, yeah. Like Booker, I would have said would have been in the mix, but he's trailed off. So
yeah, he was. Yeah, but at the beginning of the season, the Booker was up there. You know,
yeah.
You might have called him Puka too.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yep. And depending on if Green Bay gets knocked out early or not, we'll have pick. We already have pick 12. We could have pick 19 if Green Bay gets knocked out earlier. So Harold Fannon's in there. Yeah.
Yep. No doubt.
It'll be interesting to see how all these awards play out. So another great season.
Trevion Henderson,
Mike
rookie
Vrabel,
of the year. Drake May MVP. The Patriots get all the awards. Just give them all to the Patriots.
Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's right. Give it to all. Give them all.
Scary. It's scary how you think our Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Patriots team of the year.
I only have 4 words for everybody. The nightmare is back.
So much to look forward to, man.
Yeah,
guys, it's great.
It's going to be a great playoff. It's going to be hugely great.
All right.
Scott, Alan,
yeah.
Thank you again for doing
this. Thank you very much.
Of course, guys. Good doing without you. Everybody tuned in. Make sure you lock it in. This coming week, the playoffs. We got to get some great numbers from Scott, Tanner, and Alan on that one. And we will be back, like I said, on In the Hoop on Friday, doing a little basketball. And get ready for the playoffs. So, a lot to look forward to. Thank you again, guys.
By wit.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to close on 2
we
words.
Thank you for joining on.
Go Hawaii. Go Hawaii.
Yeah.
Enjoy the playoffs, everybody. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, definitely. I froze up for like half of that. So, not gonna lie, like I like froze up for like half of that. So I was like,
no, I know.
Yeah. So yeah,
his mic was going in and out occasionally too. So that's the other thing. But I heard most of what he said. So
yeah. Hey, good luck to the U on Thursday, Bobby, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My betting portfolio says I need Miami to win. So, Bobby.
All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 regular season has come to a close. We will be back next Sunday to recap a majority of the wild card game, except for one game, of course. But until then, love y'all. Stay safe. Have a good night. Go Patriots.
See you, everybody.
Have a great night, y'all.